Welcome, royal watchers and legal eagles. Prepare yourselves for a deep dive into the surprisingly scandalous, often hilarious, and always dramatic world of legal battles involving the British royal family. Forget the glittering tiaras and fairy-tale weddings. We're venturing into the messy, often absurd reality of courtrooms, lawyers, and accusations. Buckle up, because this is one royal rumble you won't want to miss. We'll start with a case that's practically a textbook example of, when you hear this lawyer's defense, you'll spit out your coffee. I'm talking about the infamous case of, well, let's just say it involved a rather unfortunate incident involving a royal corgi and a rather expensive Persian rug. The details are, let's just say, colorful. The ensuing legal battle saw the royal household battling a rather tenacious rug cleaner who claimed the corgi-related damage was far beyond the scope of a simple stain. The case dragged on for months, filled with expert testimony on the tensile strength of Persian wool and the psychological impact of witnessing a royal corgi in, shall we say, a compromising position. The final verdict: a surprisingly generous settlement which, if I'm honest, left me wondering what planet the judge was on when they delivered that verdict. Moving on to a more serious, yet equally bizarre legal saga, we have the case of the disgruntled royal chef. Now imagine this: you're the head chef for the royal family, responsible for crafting culinary masterpieces for the most discerning palates in the land. Then you discover a secret ingredient in the Queen's favorite plum pudding, a secret ingredient you strongly believe to be illegal. Yes, you read that right. The ensuing lawsuit, complete with accusations of royal conspiracy and culinary sabotage, sent shockwaves through the palace and beyond. The chef, armed with a mountain of incriminating evidence, fought tooth and nail, only to be met with a wall of royal silence and a carefully worded non-disclosure agreement. The exact details of the secret ingredient remain shrouded in mystery to this day, fueling endless speculation and countless conspiracy theories. But let's not forget the more modern legal battles that have captivated the world's attention. The recent legal skirmishes surrounding, well, let's just call it, the departure of certain members of the royal family, have been nothing short of a media frenzy. Millions watched, captivated, as lawyers clashed, accusations flew, and the world's most famous family aired their dirty laundry in the public eye. The sheer volume of legal documents alone could probably fill a small library. We saw accusations of breach of contract, claims of intellectual property rights, and even a dispute over the proper use of the royal crest on a line of luxury dog biscuits. I kid you not. The sheer audacity of it all is truly remarkable. And the legal fees? Let's just say they're probably enough to fund a small country. And then there's the ongoing debate surrounding the royal finances. For centuries, the opaque nature of the royal purse strings has fueled endless speculation and numerous legal challenges. The question of transparency, of accountability, of exactly where all that money goes, has been a recurring theme in the royal family's legal history. Lawsuits have been filed, arguments have been made, and yet the full picture remains frustratingly elusive. It's a legal battle that's been going on for generations, and frankly, shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon. The sheer complexity of the royal finances, intertwined with ancient traditions and modern scrutiny, makes it a legal minefield of epic proportions. Let's not forget the numerous cases involving defamation, libel, and privacy violations. Members of the royal family have, throughout history, been the subject of countless tabloid stories, often sensationalized and wildly inaccurate. The resulting legal battles have been fierce, with high-profile lawyers battling it out in court, defending the reputation of the royals against often outrageous claims. Some cases have resulted in significant payouts, sending a clear message about the importance of responsible journalism. Others, however, have ended in deadlock, leaving the public to decide who to believe and who to condemn. The line between legitimate reporting and malicious gossip is often blurry, and the legal battles surrounding it are frequently just as messy. The sheer volume of legal cases involving the British royal family is astonishing. From minor disputes to major scandals, from seemingly frivolous lawsuits to battles with significant constitutional implications, the legal history of the royals is a complex and fascinating tapestry woven from threads of power, privilege, and the occasional truly bizarre incident. It's a history that reveals the human side of a family often portrayed as flawless and untouchable. It's a history that reminds us that even royalty is not immune to the messy realities of legal battles. And the thing is, the legal battles are far from over. The royal family continues to navigate a complex legal landscape, facing new challenges and adapting to a constantly evolving world. The public scrutiny is ever present, the media is always hungry for a good story, and the legal system is there to ensure accountability and justice. So, as we conclude this whirlwind tour of royal legal history, it's worth remembering that the drama is far from over. The next chapter, the next lawsuit, the next sensational headline, it's all waiting to unfold. The saga continues, and we'll be here to cover it all with the same dramatic flair and humorous undertones you've come to expect. Indeed, the legal battles of the British royal family are a testament to the enduring power of drama, the absurdity of human nature, and the fascinating intersection of power, privilege, and the law. They remind us that even those who seem to live in a world of fairy-tale glamour are subject to the same messy realities as the rest of us. And while the legal proceedings themselves can be incredibly complex, the stories they reveal are often surprisingly, hilariously, relatable. So next time you hear about a royal scandal, remember the lawyers, the courtroom battles, and the sheer bewilderment that often accompanies these high-profile cases. Because, let's face it, reality can be far stranger and far funnier than fiction. And that, my friends, is what makes the legal battles of the British royal family so endlessly captivating. And that's not all, folks. There are countless smaller cases, disputes over property rights, inheritance battles, and disagreements with neighbors that have all contributed to the rich tapestry of royal legal history. You might be surprised by the mundane aspects of these legal clashes, the everyday problems faced by even the most privileged individuals. It's a reminder that even royalty has to deal with things like parking tickets, boundary disputes, and the occasional disagreement with the local council. These seemingly small cases, however, often reveal a fascinating glimpse into the less glamorous side of royal life, a side that most of us can readily relate to. It's also important to remember the impact of these legal battles on public perception. Each case, whether large or small, has the potential to reshape public opinion of the royal family, to shift the balance of power, and to influence the very future of the monarchy. The way the royal family handles these legal challenges, the strategies employed by their legal teams, and the ultimate outcomes of these cases all contribute to the ongoing narrative of the monarchy's relationship with the British public and the world at large. This dynamic interplay between law, public opinion, and the institution of the monarchy is a fascinating subject in itself, deserving of further exploration. Finally, let's not forget the human element. Behind every legal document, every courtroom drama, every headline-grabbing accusation are real people, with real emotions, real anxieties, and real struggles. The legal battles of the British royal family are not just about legal precedents and constitutional implications. They're about human beings navigating complex situations, facing immense pressure, and striving to protect their reputations, their families, and their futures. It's this human dimension that truly makes these stories resonate with us, that allows us to connect with the royals on a deeper, more personal level, and that ultimately makes their legal battles so compelling. So, next time you delve into the world of royal legal dramas, remember to look beyond the headlines and consider the human stories that lie at the heart of it all. Because in the end, that's what makes these stories truly unforgettable.